What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to DokiDoki Literature Club. This is episode 3 of the series. I will be real with you fellas, this almost was not a thing. This episode almost was not released because I was going to end the series. It's not getting any views in the prior video that I released. It was a failure in the channel. It was the least viewed video this channel has had to offer. But, thanks to 2238AO11 for leaving this comment. I'm following the series. Keep that up. Your reaction is funny. Thank you, 2238. Let's finish the game. Hopefully you fellas enjoy. And why does Monica in this picture look blurrier than all the other girls in the background? Doesn't matter. That being said, if you guys want to keep up with this series, make sure to check out the past 2 episodes. And that's it. Let's get straight into this game. Man, I'm having fun playing this game actually. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright fellas, so last episode we left off in the poem sequence. So, like I did last time, I'll cut everything off and I'll just tell you guys in what positions the girls ranked. So here we go. Okay people. So, after doing the poem, the ranking, it astonished me. The ranking. Sayori led by 5 words, if not more. Yuri fell behind in second for the first time in the series. That's insane. I'm astonished. Not that I'm like against it, because like I said, I'm just doing the poems for myself. And then Natsuki is still in 3rd place, but Natsuki did get 2 words this time, so that's a new one for the channel. That being said, let's get into it. I don't know what Monica's saying "oh man" to, but that's fine. I'm the last one here again. Yeah, you're the club president. Why are you not here? Like, don't worry, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Starts giggling. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival as well. Can't wait for the festival. Looks like Natsuki is excited. It's gonna be great. Oh, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Oh yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. That smile always cracks me up, bro. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, did they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Ugh, that you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Right. What are you trying to insinuate, Natsuki? Because it's right in your name. Monica Mon-ika. I'm not sure what Ika is, like Ika the word for squid? That's not how you say my name at all. Yeah, it's probably Mon-ika. Yeah, it's probably, maybe it's a Japanese thing, I'm not sure. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Yeah, there we go. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now. Okay. Fine. So yeah, Monica casually breaking the 4th wall, something she did last playthrough. Not that I'm against it, quite frankly, she's chilling. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again, bozo. Come on, lock in. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright, fella? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry, showed me a big smile. A little hop as well. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. Something's wrong with that. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Right. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Say, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What are you trying to insinuate, Monica? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Safer. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Really? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Safer. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? Those are wise words from Monica. Look at that. I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across to the room, to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? And I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Let it weigh you down a little bit. I think that's what makes us all human. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it all feel like I'm being watched? Because I'm watching you. I'm literally watching you, brother. I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering me at oh, never mind. I guess it was Yuri looking at him. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book, but she looks away as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be left alone in your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Calm down. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm so sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in your... Fuck, I can't read, man. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. What are you talking about, Yuri? Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Safer. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. I agree with her so much because it's just the poems. Like, there's the words that I use, and I don't even, like, I don't expect, like, you use the word self game over, and then her name pops up, and you're just like, what the hell is wrong with you, Sayori? Like, something good? You alright, fella? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit, a very complex individual. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess, but you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person. What are you talking about to have you feel that way about her? Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. I don't know about that, Chief. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go Sayori. Let's just go Sayori. Let's go down the list. It don't matter to me. It's nice, I guess. What do you mean it's nice? Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. What are you talking about? After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Okay, people at home. I put it on everybody's soul except mine. On everybody's soul except mine. That Sayori was the leading candidate when it came to the poem creation. That was the fact of the matter. I don't know why she's trying to act like it's made for someone else when, quite frankly, the one who got affected the most here was her. Probably Yuri, huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Tell him, Safer. Finally, he knows. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. I don't understand. Why is she claiming that it was made for Yuri when she was the one who benefited the most from the poem creation sequence? That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? And this club? Well, of course I am. Good. It's all that matters to me. Thank you, Safer. Sorry. Is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. That's a lie. That's a big old lie. Look at that face. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. That's a interesting statement, if you insist. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. That's so interesting. She's definitely having something. I don't know why she said that it was for Yuri when she was the one that's living in my head rent free right now, cause she was the one who benefited the most from the poem sequence, yet she's over here claiming that it was made for Yuri. Was the decision just made 2 poems ago? Was it made last episode? I got no idea. Anyways, Natsuki, here we go. Natsuki's gonna freaking cook me again. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. What the hell, Natsuki? At least read my poem, bruh. Alright, Yuri. See what Yuri's got to say. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that. Yeah, that's wise. As always, I believe that's more important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some ways or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Everything's for a good minute, a solid minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. No. That is not what we try to... How unlikable of me. No. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I was overthinking and come to those sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being this light. Youch. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share a poem now? Okay. Here. Bro, I'm just mad that Natsuki didn't let us read her poem. She's mad. She's pissed off at us. But so what's interesting is that Yuri actually recognized that this poem was Sayori's. And she was like, trying out different things now. So well, at least y'all know now that I was being honest when I told you Sayori was leading in the little literature elections. Alright, let's read her stuff. Beach, a marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the sun face. The surface. The sun face, I can't for the life. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray talking clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic, the breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Then back, and I abandoned my piece to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth. Forevermore. I mean, that was nice. I won't evaluate like I've been evaluating the last few, but it was a good poem. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. I didn't get to read her poem because she's being stubborn as all hell, but that's fine, bro. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I see. Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to tell her, bro. I'm so mad about that, by the way. That's generally like, ugh, so vexing. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And off we move. Last one being Monica. Alright, Safer, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I mean, I sure as hell hope so. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Well, for whatever reason, Sayori thought it was a nice idea to say that it was made for Yuri. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. A lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the 12th sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, respond in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Yeah, no, dude, I mean, it's just my favorite poem, like, of the whole game, not just Monica's only, but I haven't analyzed it like I've been analyzing prior, but you know, I mean, I can just tell that, you know, I just like it. I'm not being analytical with it like I have been in the past few episodes, but this one's a good poem. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I didn't really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can really be disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put too much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier, because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you just say something strange just now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? What catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Does she have a catchphrase? Does she say... I think she says, okay, everyone, right? Is that not her catchphrase? I mean, that's what the game is hinting to, but like, there's nothing wrong with deviating from the catchphrase because at the end of the day, everyone isn't here. You know what I mean? So it's just us three. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Damn, Natsuki ate that up actually, like... So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, what are you talking about? First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Exactly. She's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. I didn't want to force it. Yeah. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparation, so... Wait, why do you skip over the question like that? Something's up with you, Monica. Interesting. Let's decide what everyone will be doing. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. That's who will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can just be yourself, Yuri. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Yuri just stand there like menacingly. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Oh, there goes Natsuki. Now Natsuki's potting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Fair enough, but it's always fine to rely on others. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. You should make some banners and decorations up at the atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Safer. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could also help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. It's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Oh, whoa. Safer may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Right. Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Safer. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And bacon isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Safer to decide who he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. She was trying to make her case. She was like, alright everybody, calm down. Allow me to propose a different solution. Me? I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Safer, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Fuck up out of here. So why does Sayori have 3 dots? I'll tell you guys this much. I'm gonna pick Natsuki. This is currently my most reckless choice of the entire series. That being because it makes no fucking sense. Me and Natsuki ain't in good terms, obviously. She won't even let me read her poems. Maybe she'll lighten up. She'll finally like become understanding of like poems and all that. But then that brings the question, like Monica, we have not even like shared anything with Monica. I'm going Natsuki. Let's do it. Let's go Natsuki. All power to you, girl. Let's do it. Well, bacon sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, bacon is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay. Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. That was interesting. Yeah, that's the face I'm making right now, Monica. My fault. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. Right. So that's everything, right? Are you guys excited? Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. What the fuck makes you say that? I don't think that really counts. What about you, Safer? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Oh, poor Yuri. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but that's devious work, bro. Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and Iris were taken aback by Natsuki's words. Yeah, that was fucking devious. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I'll just see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, I'm staying here for a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with it. Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out the plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Yeah, you're right, my fault. That's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, right? You better not make it weird or anything. You're the one making it weird, bozo. Why would I do that? That's giving her number. Okay, coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Why my place, bro? You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? Why can't I go to your... I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. And plus, it'd be easier on the ingredients. That way you shouldn't be carrying all that stuff around, bro. I don't know. Yeah, right, like I could have a guy over at my house. Like I could have... Yo, my father would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's number now, so that's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love bacon so much. So you better look forward to it. Didn't you say you were just gonna make me do the dirt? Fuck, man, let me go back and read that again, bro. My fault. Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Bro, pause. But, well, I'm just saying that it's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Well, I wonder what she was gonna say. I can't believe this. Natsuki is gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Pretty used to what, brother? If that's what you consider handling her, then we ain't doing a good job. There's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen? What? Why? Why are you, like, all of a sudden shifting stances like this? Or is it too early for that? Why do you care? Only time will tell, but until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Well, this guy's excited. All power to him, brother. It's already Sunday. Let's go! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Just the two of my fault. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. And putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her. Sayori? Yeah, where you at, Sayori? She got a big ass cow. I fuck with that cow heavy. Alright. Sayori? Hi, Safer. What's going on, Sayori? How you doing? I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? Well, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it up for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? How do you know that? I take it Monica filled you in? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had left by the time. Exactly, that's the same question I had. Same question I had. It's like, how do you know that? Monica told me. There we go. Then same conclusion I had. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep, there's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Safer. Why can't it be just like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. What are you talking about? You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What the hell are you talking about? What are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. But tell me. Until I know I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Safer. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Safer? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out what to say. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Cypher. What do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided that the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Cypher, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally show you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. You know, the thing about this is, Sayori is putting all this blame on herself, right? She sees herself as being selfish, but the fact of the matter is that human nature is selfish. It's greedy, it's all these bad things. But then, she doesn't see it that way. She only sees herself as being rotten, but doesn't acknowledge that the world is being rotten. So, that's bound to have some significant impacts. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, that's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Cypher, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Cypher, Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Cypher. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Cypher. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, alright? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of course, of all days, this has to be the one where I have plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sarah shakes her head. I'm sorry, I don't know if it would be a very good idea right now. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the door to let her in. Yo, look at Natsuki, she's chilling for real. So, hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform really threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. There's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. She's right. Anyway, I'm coming in. Yo, look at my home, bruh. Look at my home. Look at my look at my house, bruh. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag. It's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Why, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? What, right, why hadn't you done that from the start? Where's your hospitality, Safer? That's not like me. I would have immediately, acted. Since when did I need to be such a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Well, ain't you a strong one? Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Yeah. You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? I don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Nah. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, alright, fella, calm down. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. What? How would you know that anyways? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, what's that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Starts laughing. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally find your weakness, Safer. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. Tell him. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. For long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Safer, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a good idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? You want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller balls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it. If just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you finally finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Oh yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of me. Whoa. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Hey, I wash my hands. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Let me beat the crap out of you next. I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes to stumble, making her stumble in return. Gross, you got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Do not give me art of this, bro, please. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my bro, back up, bro. Hey, you wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Hey, let's go. We got the special art. Stop, she says. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. What are you talking about? We've barely interacted. Literally. We've barely interacted. That's the only reason I chose you. Because we've barely interacted. And the reason, I think subconsciously, the reason I didn't choose Monika was because at least I read her poems every f***ing day. Saying, you really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do something like this. I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, looking out. Whoa, bro. You probably shouldn't be doing that, brother. Like for legal purposes. What? Yeah, I think I would make the same exact face. Did you seriously just? Yeah, Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Safer, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I wonder. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on, bozo. Yeah, my fault, I was cooking pizza. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez, Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the top of the stove. At another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up a whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She probably shows out the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Oh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they'd like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Aha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki voice trails off. Same with you. Whoa, let's go. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Whenever we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. and she would still eat dinner on top of it. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. Should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usually, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry something, you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. But don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. I again think that the conversations I had with Sayori earlier today, I felt so helpless. Sayori does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, alright? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Safer. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I'd really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Natsuki suddenly gets close. Whoa, why is that? look at the quality of the image, bruh. She got too close, bruh. Lord have mercy. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me. Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt. She's holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. Breath. My fault. I felt it. For a while now. Whoa, what are you talking about, feather? Okay, Natsuki suddenly jumps back. So you're right, stop lying.
Surprise, motherfucker!
No fucking way. She's seen all of that, bro. Like we were up. Whoa, brother. Whoa. Hi, Safer. Sayori. Just now we weren't. Okay. It's okay, Safer. I just thought about to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't get any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Damn, she ran out there, clearly frustrated. Natsuki hurries off home. Sir, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. Makes me feel real happy that you've got such good friends. Well, that's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Safer? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? Fuck. That's just my one word, bro. One word, and it's just that. It's just fuck, bro. Cooked. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. It'd be so much better if I could just, no, bruh, no, never. Sorry, don't say that. Literally don't. It's true, Cypher. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Humans naturally don't have much sympathy. So whatever sympathy we have, we might as well waste it, don't you think? You wouldn't have to put up with me for being selfish, with me being selfish. Get the hell out of here. Monica was right. I should just, whoa, what the fuck is Monica spouting in your ear now? Monica was right about what? Sire, you better start speaking. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sari looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Safer. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh, fuck. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Safer. I like you so much that I want to. Alright, fella, no. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt no more. I slid my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. You remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need best, and that's what I'm gonna give you. Get out! Get out! Get out, bro. What is this? No, bro. Don't do me like this, man. Oh, man, don't do me like this, mate. Like, we could love her platonically, but I'm not sure that's what the game is trying to say. And plus, if we say it, what's to say that she's not going to take it the wrong way, especially after seeing us with Natsuki doing whatever the fuck she was trying to do. Yo. First of all, let me save the game. No, brother. What is this? What should I do? Because, like, she would probably think that the first statement is a lie. But then if we choose the second statement, then that's going to be hurtful because she already describes her feelings. I'm going to fucking jump her. But it's not like we have like a crush on any of the girls, so I don't know what to do. Y'all got me cooked, fellas. I mean, leave it in the comments below if any of you guys are watching right now, especially you, Tudu. What should have I done in this scenario? I'm gonna be real with you. I will go with this one right here. I'll go with this one. I don't think it's the right one, but there it is. There it is. I love you. Simple as that. Those are my true feelings. And he isn't wrong about it. Those are his true feelings. I'm sure that even as a friend, he would, love her. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. And I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue to live like this every day, with you by my side. Then I'll know we'll both be happy. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. I like this. This is the first time we see the hero. I like it. Yeah, I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. That's a lie. I love you, Safer. I want to be with you forever, she says. Me too. That's a lie. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why, even now, I want the rain clouds go away? They're not going anywhere, oh, they're not going away at all, so if I can't read, fuck my phone. But, yeah, it's a reference to the poem right there. Anyways, yeah, it takes time. Oh, look at it right there, it might take time. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there for you. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Bruh. Sayori and I slowly release each other. Bro, what a moment. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? I don't want to think about those things, I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Then my answer was probably wrong, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Well, fellas, it's official, but let me tell y'all something though. Cause like, it goes without like, I believe and I've always loved most everything. The song is this one way, that's like, and that's why what's hers. So it's really not scared of me. I understand. Blue, whatever pace suits you best. Except for, Sayori gazed at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? Sorry, I don't understand what I'm feeling. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, that's my promise. So, our character is definitely being established as rather manipulative because she definitely doesn't feel, I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more certain when it comes to Sayori. There it is. See, I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as, even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Well, let's hope it turns out that way. Alright, bro, I'm calling it. I'm calling it because, as you can see, it says it's day of the festival, so the night passed. No poem creation sequence. I don't know what that means for the progression of the game, but we had a lot of choices to do in this game. That being said, thank you folks for watching. 2 hours of recording. I'll edit all of it. That being said, catch you fellas in the next one.